Kevin Sillyman. Is that right? Hey Kevin. You're very pretty. Oh, thank you. Do you like making videos? I do. I do most of the time, I should say. Sometimes I get bored, especially if it's like repetitiveness. Or sometimes like if it's something I don't, it's not that I'm against the idea, it's just like I just can't get into it. And then I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to do this, so I'm gonna do it anyways. But I don't complain ever, just because I want to help people out with their insomnia, depression, anxiety, autism, loneliness, all that stuff. Do you have fun making your videos for YouTube? So that question, or the answer I just said, ties into that. What you like to do for, what I like to find a good man and get married and have kids sometime in life. I would like to find a good man and get married one day. Have kids? No. Maybe adopt if he really wanted kids. Prefer not though. Do I like doing my job? I love my job. No questions about it. Love it. So glad, so blessed, everything. Primify, which you like to go by Prime. What's it like being so adorable? You're so sweet. There's good and bad aspects of it. I mean, I don't see myself as adorable, but I'm super glad that you do. When people don't take me seriously, like if I'm angry, they'll be like, psh, whatever. Or then there's the bad part of it, like sexual harassment I've had to deal with in car sales. Or like people will be like, oh, I want to be your friend. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Latin Spice. Hey, Alex. How would you describe your transformation from when you first started the channel to now? Good question. So when I first started the channel, before every video, have my mini anxiety going on inside. I'm like, oh my gosh, this video is gonna suck, whatever, like no one's gonna watch this. We're never gonna get far. All this. But my co-creator is like really good on like telling me like, no, you did a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Like you took this idea and went bam with it. So that helped. And then after a while, I got comfortable with making videos. And now I don't get anxious unless it's like a donated request video, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's a donated video. I do not want to mess up. So then I stress out a little bit with that. But the content I made then and the content I make now, it's more broad. I've always broken barriers with ASMR since day one. Me and my co-creator did, because we didn't whisper. I hated whispering. I don't like to whisper still. Don't even like it as a trigger. But now, like I do that giantess and feet and more role plays, stuff like that. Just more content that's broad and everything. So that was cool. You have to decide which to listen to the rest of your life. Whiny country or pointless rap? Pointless rap. I can't deal with whininess. I just can't. I'm like, shut up. Favorite college memory? It has to be with the Noi boys, which, as you would know, would mean Neuer. It's where all my Noi boys are at. Or we would call them the Minora team, because it was, I was like the only white person in that group of guys, except for Kyle. Kyle was white too. They were fun to hang out with. Probably when, like, after in finals week for each semester, we would get together and make breakfast. And it didn't have to be breakfast time, it could be any time. We'd have all different types of candy, like Reese's or Hershey's, or cookies and cream Hershey's, or M&Ms and pancakes. We'd make French toast. We'd make, my friend would make bread pudding. And then afterwards we would have our water balloon fights. It's just really fun. Also, like, I think it was my junior, we all like walked around and acted crazy and then got into that little sewer thing. I call it a sewer thing, but it's probably not a sewer, but it's like that big tall brick thing by the scramble light, and it has that grate over top of it. And we all got on there and we started like dancing all weird, like the chainsaw and all this weird stuff, and I don't dance, and it was just fun. Yeah, probably lame. Like, I've been to parties, but parties aren't really my thing, so that stuff is my favorite college memory, which I'm curious, what's yours? Why do you think kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because the cinnamon sugar on it, and it makes the milk taste a lot better. But s'mores cereal, that's the way to go. I am definitely gonna kill this name, so I apologize. Kajan, Juice, right? KJAN space JUSC. Would you rather be tickled on your neck for 5 minutes straight every day, or never be able to laugh again? Tickled on my neck for 5 minutes straight every single day. I would not like to live in a world where I did not laugh. It would make me sad. Junior, could you do a giantess belly button video where you have a tiny little figure in your belly button, or film and talk like there is the tiny man in your belly button? Please do that. That'd have to be a custom video, and you'd have to email me at lisaasmr23@gmail.com. Jordan Proudfoot, you should do all left ear and all right ear tingle videos. Nah. See, the thing is, like, I have a variety of viewers, and the reason I have a variety of viewers is because I like to pertain and try and reach everybody's tingles. So if I just did right ear and left ear triggers, people who don't have working headphones would get annoyed, because I see that in some comments on 3DO comments. So like, my headphones don't work, like my right side doesn't work, this is annoying, and I'd be annoyed too. So I would not make all my videos like that. I make some videos like that, but not all. Nagaklam Lamb. Hello, nice to meet your channel. Hi, welcome to the channel. Cyber Knight, are you more tomboy or girly? I am definitely more tomboy, but there are days where I want to be a girly girl. But 95% of the time, tomboy. Rather hang out with guys than girls. Do you have any weird talents, body skills? What's your, the twitching of my nose and my ear, but nothing too crazy or weird. No crazy body skills, trust me. What's my favorite horror movie? Good question. I don't know, I have a really bad memory. I can't remember things. But I like to watch horror movies because then I can laugh at people who get scared. Can I armpit fart? Yeah, not all the time, but I can. I'm not going to now because my shirt's gonna lift up and then free show? Nah. Jeremy Anthony, hey. Hey Lisa, can you do a video for me of you getting a pedicure, please? I love your channel. Oh, thanks Jeremy, much love. I do not feel comfortable recording anybody giving me a pedicure, just because I feel like I'd be invading their privacy, and also just because I feel like I'd be a little bit awkward. Hope you understand. Thanks Duncan Pirate. Sleep is powerful. Have you ever been put to sleep for a surgery? If so, do you remember what it felt like? And do you remember being put to sleep or anything from the surgery? Yes. When they put me to sleep through IV for my wisdom tooth surgery, and they left the room before putting me under. for a minute. And I was so scared because I am terrified of surgery. And so like silent tear, just one, went down my face. And then they came in and I said, okay, how do I know? How do you know that I'm not awake when you start doing surgery? Because we're gonna wait till you fall asleep. I closed my eyes and then I felt them, or I like heard them, felt them, I don't know. Definitely like, and then I opened my eyes, I'm like, oh, I'm not asleep. Quickly closed my eyes. Then during it, I opened my eyes and I was like, oh, not time yet. I closed my eyes again. Then I woke up and I had my hoodie off and my hoodie was back on me. And I was in the car in the passenger seat. And I was like thinking, all these people be acting funny while they're on these drugs. And I'm over here just fine. All I get is double vision. Frank Lombardo. Just curious as to what your political views are. Do you vote? Are you enrolled in a party? What do you think of the current political climate we're living in? Are you going to vote in 2020? Thanks. Love all your videos, by the way. Oh, thanks, Frank. Much love. So, I do my best not to bring up politics in my videos. Just because no matter what way you vote or think, people are going to hate you. I'm not saying everybody. I'm going to say there's people. And they're going to say unnecessary comments. They're going to put you down unnecessarily. And it just doesn't make sense to like do it. Because I had a roommate who literally called people the R word. And so they're stupid and all this other stuff if they voted a certain way. And I was voting a different way. And yes, I do vote. And so afterwards, I made a post about it. I was like, you know what? Like, I don't care if you don't view my political views. Like, if you don't agree with my political views, that's completely fine. But calling someone stupid and the R word and all this stuff isn't okay. Like, respect me like I'm respecting you. Just because we don't agree on who to vote for doesn't mean that makes that person stupid. That's a very ignorant thought. She didn't bring it up ever again. I call myself an independent. I like to be educated before I make my votes. I am going to vote in 2020. And I hope you understand that that's all I'm going to answer out of those questions. But I do appreciate you and your questions. Thank you for asking that. Those are very intellectual. Oh, you asked more questions. Awesome. Let's see. Do you have any siblings? Yes, a full-blooded older sister, 2 younger half-sisters, 1 on each side, and a stepbrother. I do not count as family. What's my relationship with them? Okay, I'll go back into that. Older sister, super close with. I live with her. 2 younger half sisters, and 1 from my dad. When I was younger and still lived with her, she was born when I was like 11 or 12. We were close. Like, she was super sweet back then. She'd see me crying after I had a really bad breakup. And she's like, oh, angels, why are you crying? Angels don't cry. Like, that's my most favorite memory with her. It's so sweet. But then, like, once I moved out, or was going to college and I'd go back and visit, she got very bossy. And so our relationship isn't the same. Still love her. Still loves me, but it's just not the same. My relationship with my other half sister, on my mom's side, I haven't seen her in years partially due to her not responding to my mamita when I come and visit back home, so that she would have a chance to come see me. But that's okay. Another, like, so I haven't seen her in years. Don't talk to her. She doesn't really text at all. I texted her happy birthday this year. She's like, thank you. It's like, you're welcome. That was it. Oh, she kind of has like that entitled mentality, which isn't good. But I don't like her father at all. I refuse to acknowledge his existence because he was abusive to me and my mom. I don't know about my older sister or not, but he threw me, and he did some things to me. So he's dead to me. So I don't know how her life was, but I don't think he abused her, because we would check in with her just because we knew what happened, and she's always seemed fine. She'd just be mad because he would treat his new wife, which he would get married a lot, his children a lot better, which obviously would suck and would cause like psychological issues for yourself. But she seems to be doing a lot better now. I guess she has a boyfriend, so that's good. Stepbrother, like I said, dead to me. Whatever, don't care. Heard he has some kid with some lady. Who knows? Yeah. I am, between me and my full-blooded sister, I'm the younger one. But if you're gonna rank me between my sister and my half-sisters, I'm the second oldest. Did I make friends easy in school, or was I bullied or not accepted? So we moved around a lot, like a lot. I made friends easily, which is really weird because I was very introverted. And like, but I did get bullied as well. So I got called every name in the book, but I had more friends than not friends. And I think people got frustrated with me because I would literally be friends with everybody. And so I'd be friends with people who were outcasted, and people who were popular, and people who were, just chill like me. Like, I called myself, if I had to be labeled, I called myself mixed, because I'd mix with everybody. But I'd have some popular people who would try and like tear me down. I had this one kid who would make it his like agenda to make fun of me, like find the flaws in me. And so to this day, there is something about me that I will never talk about that I'm super insecure about because of him. And random people would bully me about it. I also got like the bullied, like kind of like pranked on in a way. Like, people would write letters saying the really popular football player wanted to date me. Would I date him? And I knew it was a joke. And one, I didn't find him attractive anyways. Two, I knew it was a joke. But it's just stupid, pointless bullying, you know? But for the majority, like, it's easy for me to have friends in school. Usually they would welcome me into their group because I was super introverted. And if there's someone who is outcasted or did get bullied, I would be friends with them too, because I know what it's like to be an underdog. Was I a shy child growing up, or outgoing and assertive? Shy. But when someone else would get picked on, I would stand up for them. I didn't care. I didn't care how shy I was. If you're being mean to someone, I will get in your face and I will shut you down. No joke. I had to do it a few times. I had to do it to kids who were in high school and I was just in middle school, or even elementary school, honestly, I think. Lots of questions, but that's just what's on my mind. Thanks. You're welcome. I love questions. So I said keep on coming, and you said thanks, will do. Do you or have you ever bit your nails? Smoke? Any type of nervous habits? I think I used to bite my nails like when I was in like or second or third grade, like when I would have it in one spot, but then no, I'm just a ripper. I rip my nails. Nervous habits. So if I'm nervous, sometimes I go like this, or like kind of what are my nervous habits? I was thinking about this recently. So I go like this if I'm nervous. I will shoot. There's something else I do when I'm nervous. I probably lean on my toes and back on my heels, like sway back and forth like that. Toes to heels, heels to toes. I might scratch, might go like that. No, I think I just scratched my nose. See, I can't even think about it. It's been a while since I've been nervous. I'll start to feel nauseous. I'll get quiet. I would say something without thinking and regretting it later. Okay, so that's kind of tough because something I'll say that I don't think about is something like someone confided in me without me knowing that they confided it in me, didn't know it was a secret, and then I'll just blurt it out just because I'm talking, and then I'm oh, maybe they didn't want me to say anything, and I'll regret it because I didn't, I don't know. But mean-wise, if I say anything mean, I've thought about it. And it's not because I'm rude. It's because for me to get to that point, you really had to mess up. Because what happens is I'll be arguing with someone and then I'll get silent. Sorry, I had to crack my toes. And I'll get silent. And if they keep pushing me, I'll tell them to stop. And if they keep going, I'll either try and leave or I won't. And if I do try and leave and they stop me from leaving, then I will blow the hell up. I'm very explosive. And I will say some really nasty stuff. Because, one, you pushed me to say whatever I was keeping to myself because I didn't want to hurt you. Because you told me, tell me, you can't leave. Stuff like that. Or they'll just keep being mean, and then I'll just be like, you know what, you want to be mean? I'll tell you what it's like. Ever feel like you were or are an old soul in a young body growing up? I did. You did? In a way, yes. As in how I like to date. It's definitely different than how people like to date nowadays. I feel like I'm an old soul. And I also like to be nice and have actual conversations with people, not be stuck on a phone. So in that sense, yes. But I also kind of feel like I'm missing out on being young because I had to grow up quick. Court's Little Lambs Reborn Nursery. Hey, Court! Throwing in my question late because I'm an idiot who forgot. You were definitely not an idiot. Do you collect anything? Stamps, shot glasses, fingernail clippings? I used to collect quarters. I was trying to get one from every state. However, I was wanting to play pool with a friend and I didn't have any other quarters, and I said, you know what? I need friends more than I need quarters. So I used up my quarters. I have another question. This one that I would actually preferred to ask you in private, but feel free to skip this one if it's too long or too personal. There seems to be a very fine line between a lot of ASMR videos, especially the roleplay ones and the fetish videos. To be fair, I know that people can make anything into a fetish, but how do you choose which ones to do if you wish to stay out of the fetish genre? I mean, absolutely no disrespect. I used to make size videos, giantess if you will, back in the early 20s. Oh, sorry, back in my early 20s. But size stuff was always a fascination to me, never a fetish. Winky face. I mean, no matter what I do, people can say it's a fetish. People have hand fetish, hair fetish, nose fetish, feet fetish, toe fetish, belly button fetish, everything. Literally a fetish. And my thing is, as long as I'm not doing something sexual, then I'm using it for ASMR purposes. So, if people want to call me out on that, I really don't care, because I'm not doing it for the fetish purpose. I'm doing it so people can relax to the sounds that I'm creating, even if it is with my feet, or even if it is because I'm being a giant. I feel like being a giant, I never thought of it as a fetish until like someone brought it up to me. I thought more of it as someone sees them taller than them, and they see that person as being protective and like their security blanket in a sense. So yeah. If something crosses the line for me, I won't do it. I'll just say no and don't do anything sexual. So yeah. Sophie Fonbeck, hey. Hello, smiley face. I have a few questions, but maybe it's too late. Not too late, filming today, which you got it in 13 hours ago. What is your favorite video game? I haven't played games in a long time, but I like old school games like Donkey Kong Country, Pac-Man. I also like Red Faction, Kingdom Hearts, Gran Turismo, Mortal Kombat. I have to remember Mortal Kombat. Ooh, Walking Dead, the Telltales, season 1. I haven't tried season 2 because I didn't get it. Do you like watching America's Funniest Home Videos? I used to watch it when I was younger. I feel like it's gotten less funny through the years, so I don't really watch it anymore. And plus, pretty sure I'm asleep when it comes on now. What shoes do you like wearing the most? My Vans. They're the most comfortable. Anyways, I finished. Thank you guys so much for all the questions. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye. Oh, wait. I might have... crap. Wait. Ooh. Might have missed something. Okay. There we go. Sorry. I don't think I answered yours, J-Star, aka Joey. Hey. That was close. Maybe I have. I feel like I did mention this in my other video of Toledo and family and Napoleon and stuff. Yeah, I answered that. And Sid Barrett, I know you asked something, but why can't I find it? I think he asked about a request. You can always say put requests in the comment section, but if it's foot leg related, I do require a donation with it, just because that would overtake all my videos. Donated requests take priority, so if you are willing to donate, do email us at lisaasmr23@gmail.com, or if you just want to play with your chances of possibly getting it recorded and uploaded, then you can put it in the comments. Alright, thanks y'all for watching. Much love. Bye.